contrast right here to you guys using our My Glass app and what I'm seeing on my glass. FYI, sometimes there is a lag to this, so while it may seem slow, glass is working pretty quickly. But again, when you put it on, and kind of just again the philosophy behind glass is we really wanted to get technology out of the way. You know, you go to a concert, you go to a restaurant, people are either doing this or this or this. They're usually always behind like some sort of massive screen, and we really just wanted to, you know, say there has to be a way that people can kind of still access technology, but really get it out of the way when you don't need it. And so that's why it does sit, and it's purposeful when you put it on that it will sit slightly above your line of sight, so that when you're not engaging with glass, that I'm still able to look at each one of you in the eye, and we're still able to have that human-to-human experience, versus me being like, oh wow, that's so exciting, you're talking to me. So that's really kind of the philosophy of the design. And you know, we really wanted it to be quick and immediate. So a lot of times people think, oh, how are you going to be, you know, paying attention to me if you're just constantly doing this? And once people put it on, it's almost as if they have that aha moment where they're like, oh, I get it. It's not meant to be on for 45 minutes at a time. It's just meant to quickly chime, and then I get my email, or I take that picture and then it goes away, then I go back to whatever I'm doing originally. These are type of the things, the interactions, these micro interactions that we want people to kind of start engaging with so that they can really experience what's going on around them. So with glass, there's really only two ways to interact with it. It's going to be either through your voice or through the touchpad. So the touchpad is this side right here. I always tell people around your temple area is best to interact with it. Sometimes people touch all the way up here and this does absolutely nothing. It's the camera. And there's really only 4 interactions as well. It's just lightly tapping to wake it up, swiping forwards and backwards to go through the interface, and swiping down, which is your back button. I also tell people, you know, nice, light, and gentle is best on the touchpad. You'll see people put it on, they'll get extremely tap happy when they're just like, I'm waiting for it to do something, and I'm like, you're freaking it out. So just like lightly interacting with it is always best. Great. So when you tap it to wake it up, this is what you see. So this is your home screen, and this is the clock. Now you can see I can keep talking to this and say like, oh, do this, do that, and nothing's happening, and that's because I haven't said these keywords. So the keywords at the bottom of the screen are kind of the trigger words that once I say them, I can go into other actions. So, okay, glass. So, say that. So if I move my head up and down, that's how I scroll through this menu. At this point, I don't even physically have to touch the device. It's a hands-free functionality. So I can say, let's do Google Land Rover 25 years of discovery. Okay, so I'm like, okay, so these are some of the search results, and you can just see by swiping backwards and forwards, this is what you're going to come up with. Now if I wanted just a little bit more information, I'm just double checking. Oh. See, it's going slow on this one, but this I'm seeing everything.